The impact of ICT in education, information and communication technologies, ICT, have transformed the way we access, process, and share information in all areas of our lives. Education is no exception, as ICT has brought about significant changes in how we teach and learn. The impact of ICT on education is far-reaching and has the potential to transform traditional teaching and learning methods. ICT in education refers to the use of digital technologies, such as computers, tablets, smartphones, internet connectivity, educational software, and other digital resources, to enhance and support teaching and learning processes. It includes online learning platforms, multimedia educational content, digital textbooks, and other digital tools used to facilitate the learning process. ICT has had a profound impact on education by creating new opportunities for learning and improving the quality of education. With the use of ICT, learning can take place anytime and anywhere, which means that students can access educational materials and resources from anywhere in the world. This has made education more accessible to people who might not have had access to it before. ICT has also improved the quality of education by providing teachers and students with new and innovative ways to teach and learn. Digital technologies have made it possible for teachers to create more engaging and interactive lessons, and for students to have more personalized learning experiences. Overall, the impact of ICT on education has been positive, with many benefits such as increased access to education, improved learning outcomes, and enhanced teaching methods. However, there are also challenges associated with the use of ICT in education, such as the digital divide, lack of resources, and concerns around the quality of online learning. Here are the contents that will be discussed at these lessons, such as, what is ICT, components of an ICT system, the ICT in education, digital divide, in education, digital inequality, in education, advantages of technology in education, disadvantages of technology in education. What is ICT? Here are the brief definition of ICT. ICT of Information and Communications Technology, is the infrastructure and components that enable modern computing. Although there is no single, universal definition of ICT, the term is generally accepted to mean all devices, networking components, application and systems that combined allow people and organizations, i.e., businesses, non-profit agencies, governments and criminal cases. Here are the brief definition of ICT. ICT of Information and Communications Technology, is the infrastructure and components that enable modern computing. Although there is no single, universal definition of ICT, the term is generally accepted to mean all devices, networking components, application and systems that combined allow people and organizations, i.e., businesses, non-profit agencies, governments and criminal cases. Components of an ICT system. ICT encompasses both the Internet-enabled sphere as well as the mobile one empowered by wireless networks. It also includes antiquated technologies such as landline telephones, radio and television broadcast, all of which are still widely used today alongside cutting-edge ICT pieces such as artificial intelligence and robotics. ICT commonly means more than its lists of components, though. It also encompasses the application of all those various components. It's here that the real potential, power and danger of ICT can be found. In the next slide, you'll be seeing the breakdown of Internet user in 3 different continents such as North America, South America and Asia. Asia was one of the biggest continent where people tend to use Internet. With these, the amount of Internet users and technology users doubled per year. In 2023, Asia continues to account for the majority of Internet users. 2,790,150,527 people in Asia are online, which makes up 53.1% of the global Internet population. $437,156,844 population estimate for South America in 2022. 368,040,361 Internet users in June 2022. 84.2% penetration rate. 358,854,100 Facebook subscribers in Jan 2022. 82.1% penetration rate. These statistics highlight the significant digital presence and potential for online connectivity in South America. With over 84% of the population using the Internet, there is a vast audience for businesses and organizations to reach through digital marketing and communication strategies. Furthermore, the high penetration rate of Facebook, with over 358 million subscribers, indicates the platform's popularity and potential as a marketing tool for businesses targeting South American audiences. However, it's important to note that localized social media platforms, such as Orkut and Taringa, also have significant user bases in the region and should not be overlooked. Overall, these numbers suggest that South America is a promising market for digital communication and marketing, and businesses should consider leveraging these platforms to reach a wide audience in the region. Among the largest online markets in the world, the United States ranks third with over 313 million active Internet users nationwide. This significant number of Internet users in the United States indicates the vast potential for digital marketing and communication strategies to reach a wide audience. With such a large population online, businesses and organizations have a wealth of opportunities to connect with customers, build brand awareness, and drive sales. Furthermore, the United States is home to many of the world's most influential technology companies, including Google, Facebook, and Amazon. This concentration of tech talent and innovation means that businesses can tap into cutting-edge tools and platforms to drive their online presence and stay ahead of the competition. However, with such a crowded marketplace, businesses must be strategic and targeted in their digital marketing efforts to stand out and reach their desired audience. This requires a deep understanding of customer behavior and preferences, as well as a nuanced approach to content creation and advertising. Overall, the United States is a dynamic and competitive online market, but for businesses that can navigate its complexities, the rewards can be substantial. Schools uses various ICT tools for communication, information management and teaching. With the use of technologies, teaching and learning have become more interactive and creative, leading to higher-order thinking skills and better preparedness for the changing technological landscape. However, to effectively implement ICT, planners must consider costs, infrastructure, and teacher support. Additionally, it's essential to ensure equitable access to technology and digital resources, particularly for disadvantaged students who may not have access to these tools outside of the classroom. This requires careful planning and investment in infrastructure, such as broadband internet and device availability. To ensure that all students can benefit from the advantages that ICT can offer, moreover, teacher training and support are critical to the success of ICT integration in schools. Educators must be equipped with the skills and knowledge to use these tools effectively and to incorporate them into their teaching practices seamlessly. Providing ongoing professional development and support can help teachers feel confident and comfortable with integrating ICT into their instruction, leading to more effective and engaging learning experiences for their students. In summary, while the use of ICT in schools can offer significant benefits for teaching and learning, its implementation requires careful planning and investment in infrastructure, equitable access to technology, and ongoing support for teachers. By prioritizing these factors, schools can create a learning environment that prepares students for the challenges and opportunities of the changing technological landscape. Schools uses various ICT tools for communication, information management and teaching. With the use of technologies, teaching and learning have become more interactive and creative, leading to higher-order thinking skills and better preparedness for the changing technological landscape. However, to effectively implement ICT, planners must consider costs, infrastructure, and teacher support. Here are the most popular online meeting platforms that were most used during the online education, such as Zoom, Google Meet and Microsoft Teams. These platforms have become essential tools for remote teaching and learning, enabling educators and students to connect and collaborate from any location. They offer a range of features, including video and audio conferencing, screen sharing, and virtual whiteboards, among others, which can enhance the online learning experience and promote engagement and interaction. However, while these platforms can be powerful tools for education, their use also presents challenges and considerations for educators and planners. For example, they require reliable internet connectivity and sufficient bandwidth to support high-quality audio and video streams. Additionally, they may require a degree of technical proficiency to set up and use effectively, particularly for less tech-savvy educators. Furthermore, there are also concerns about the privacy and security of these platforms, particularly when used for educational purposes. Schools and educators must be mindful of data protection regulations and take steps to ensure that sensitive student information is safeguarded. Overall, while online meeting platforms such as Zoom, Google Meet, and Microsoft Teams offer many benefits for remote teaching and learning, their use requires careful consideration of infrastructure, technical proficiency, and data protection regulations to ensure effective and safe implementation. The impact of technology in online education at the time of pandemic. The COVID-19 pandemic has had a profound impact on education systems worldwide, prompting a massive shift to online learning as schools and universities closed their doors to in-person instruction. This sudden move to remote education has highlighted the critical role of technology in delivering effective and accessible online learning experiences. Technology has enabled educators to create engaging and interactive online learning environments, with tools such as video conferencing, learning management systems, and digital content delivery platforms. These tools have allowed teachers to maintain communication with students, deliver instructional content, and provide feedback on assignments and assessments, all in a virtual setting. Furthermore, technology has also allowed for more personalized learning experiences, with tools such as adaptive learning software and online tutoring services providing tailored support for individual students. This can be especially important for students with special educational needs or those who may require extra help in certain subjects. However, the rapid move to online education has also highlighted the digital divide, with many students lacking access to the technology and internet connectivity required for effective remote learning. This has highlighted the need for equitable access to technology and broadband internet to ensure that all students have the tools and resources they need to succeed in an online learning environment. Overall, the impact of technology on online education during the pandemic has been significant, enabling educators to deliver engaging and effective learning experiences in a virtual setting. However, it has also highlighted the need for investment in technology infrastructure and equitable access to technology to ensure that all students can benefit from these tools and resources. It is the gap between those with internet access and those without it. It is one of the biggest challenges that areas of computing share, as one would need internet access to utilize computing, computers, networks, and the web. The digital divide is a term that refers to the gap between those who have access to technology, particularly the internet, and those who do not. This divide can have far-reaching consequences, impacting education, employment, and access to information and services. In the world of computing, this divide is particularly significant, as the use of computers, networks, and the web requires reliable and affordable internet access. One of the biggest challenges that the computing industry faces is the digital divide, which can manifest in many different ways. In some areas, there may be limited access to high-speed internet infrastructure, making it difficult or impossible to connect to the web. In other areas, internet access may be available, but prohibitively expensive, making it inaccessible for many individuals and families. This divide can have a significant impact on the ability of individuals and communities to utilize computing resources, including computers, networks, and the web. Without access to these tools, people may be unable to access educational resources, apply for jobs, or access essential services such as healthcare and government assistance programs. To address the digital divide, there are a number of strategies that are being pursued by governments, nonprofit organizations, and the private sector. These include initiatives to expand broadband infrastructure to underserved areas, providing low-cost or free internet access to low-income families, and promoting digital literacy and skills training to help people make the most of available resources. Availability. This factor refers to the accessibility of the internet in a particular area. It is dependent on the infrastructure of the region, including the presence of network towers, cables, and other necessary facilities. The availability of the internet also depends on the level of investment in the infrastructure by the government or private sector. The lack of internet availability limits access to educational, economic, and social opportunities. Affordability. The affordability factor deals with the cost of accessing the internet. The cost includes the purchase of a device and the price of an internet plan. A household's income determines if internet access is affordable or not. The high cost of internet access limits access to the internet for low-income families, which can lead to inequality in educational and economic opportunities. Quality of service. This factor refers to the quality of the internet connection based on its upload and download speed. It also considers whether the quality of service meets user needs, such as video conferencing, online gaming, or data transfer. The cost of the internet plan should align with the quality of service provided to ensure user satisfaction. Relevance. This factor refers to the local interest and understanding of the importance of the internet in a particular area. It considers the need for the internet for educational, economic, and social opportunities. A lack of relevance may lead to a lack of demand for internet services, which affects the investment in internet infrastructure in the region. Digital divide contrasts the haves and have-nots of proper internet connectivity. At the same time, digital inequality highlights the differences between the users based on their IT skills that reduce the digitalization process, its deployment, and adoption of any developing country. For example, students unable to participate in online classes because of limited internet access or unavailable smartphone or computer create a digital divide between those students who have it and those who do not. On the other hand, it results in digital inequality when student has internet access and devices but does not know how to utilize or use them for reasons such as face-to-face preferability and limited technological skills. Educational digital inequality element focuses on educating the citizens to enhance their computing and internet technology skills to use them properly. Factors such as lack of basic education, non-proficiency in technology, and lack of skills in accessing the internet and devices contribute to this problem. The term digital divide refers to the gap between those who have access to proper internet connectivity and those who do not. On the other hand, digital inequality highlights the differences between users based on their IT skills that hinder the deployment and adoption of technology in developing countries. For instance, students who are unable to participate in online classes due to limited internet access or unavailability of smartphones or computers create a digital divide between those who have access to technology and those who do not. However, it results in digital inequality when a student has internet access and devices but does not know how to utilize or use them due to reasons such as face-to-face preference and limited technological skills. Digital divide. The term digital divide is used to describe the gap between those who have access to technology and those who do not. This can refer to access to devices such as smartphones, laptops, and computers, as well as access to the internet and other digital resources. The digital divide can be influenced by factors such as geographic location, socioeconomic status, and race/ethnicity. Digital inequality. Digital inequality refers to differences in access to and use of digital technologies between different groups of people. This can include differences in IT skills, as well as differences in access to devices and the Internet. Digital inequality can also be influenced by factors such as age, gender, and educational level. IT skills, or information technology skills, refer to the ability to use digital technologies effectively. This includes skills such as using a computer, navigating the Internet, and using software applications. IT skills can be developed through education and training, as well as through practice and experience. Deployment. Deployment refers to the process of implementing new technologies or systems in a particular context. This can include deploying new software applications, hardware devices, or network infrastructure. Deployment can be influenced by factors such as cost, complexity, and the availability of resources. Adoption. Adoption refers to the process of using new technologies or systems in a particular context. This can include adopting new software applications, hardware devices, or network infrastructure. Adoption can be influenced by factors such as user acceptance, ease of use, and perceived benefits. Access to information. Technology provides students with access to a wealth of information that they can easily and quickly search through. This allows them to gain knowledge and learn new things in a way that is efficient and engaging. AI-assisted learning. Artificial intelligence can be used in education to help students with their assignments. For example, chatbots can be used to provide instant feedback on assignments, and AI-based tutoring systems can be used to personalize learning. Improved communication. Technology can help to improve communication between teachers, students, and parents. This can be through the use of messaging apps, email, video conferencing, and other digital tools. This allows for more effective collaboration and engagement between all parties. Affordable options. With the rise of technology, the cost of devices and software has decreased, making it more affordable for schools and students to access. This means that more students can benefit from the advantages of technology in education. Vital role during pandemic. During the COVID-19 pandemic, technology has played a vital role in education by allowing students to continue learning remotely through online platforms, virtual classrooms, and other digital tools. Without technology, many students would have been left without access to education during the pandemic. Discrimination. Teachers may unintentionally discriminate against students who cannot attend online classes due to a lack of access to digital technology, which creates a digital divide. This can lead to inequality in educational opportunities and reinforce existing social inequalities. Negative impact on learning. The lack of access to digital technology can distract students both in and outside of the classroom, potentially hindering cognitive development and reducing problem-solving skills. This can also reduce direct peer interaction, limiting opportunities for collaborative learning. Cheating. The lack of access to online resources may lead to a higher risk of cheating in exams, as students who have access to digital technology can easily search for answers, giving them an unfair advantage.